Aquí, era aquí, era aquí, era aquí. ¿Qué es lo que? Ahora sí, ahora sí, ahora sí. Ahora sí, ¿qué es lo que es? Feliz domingo. Creo que ustedes dicen, feliz domingo, ¿cómo ustedes están? ¿Qué tal todo? Espérate, mi madre, me escucho doble por ahí. Ahora sí, ahora sí, ahora sí, ahora sí. ¿Qué es lo que es? ¿Cómo ustedes están? ¿Cómo se encuentran? Vamos, vamos a orar por él. Ey, volvió el Topo en el Foca, bro. Eso es lo mejor que ha pasado en esta semana. Vamos a cogerlo suave. Hoy vamos a jugar un chin de NBA 2K. Tenemos una partidita iniciada, ¿verdad? Eh, ¿Verdad? Le decía. Tenemos el NBA. Estamos en MyTeam, en verdad. Tenemos ya par de temporadas en el MyTeam. Bienvenido. El que llegue. Saludos. Espero que se encuentren bien el día de hoy. Déjame compartir aquí. Déjame compartir esto. En solo se juega si está ready. Claro que estamos en el MyTeam. Esto es bacano. Antes a mí no me jugaba, no me gustaba de que. No me gustaba el NBA antes, ¿verdad? Yo no era de lo que jugaba NBA y bueno, entonces tengo un par de días jugando aquí en MyTeam. Y en verdad está bacano, loco. El jueguito, la vaina que es. Un daily me dieron. Coño, no es MyTeam, loco. No es aquí, es aquí en My NBA. My NBA que se llama la vaina. Aquí tenemos una temporada, la hicimos. Hasta ahora no hemos perdido. Vamos a darle, vamos a ver, me hizo un trade. Los Rockets se reciben. No, espérate. Yo no puedo salir de McDaniel. McDaniel es duro, papá. No, negativo. Bueno. Espérate, ¿qué estamos está diciendo ahora? No, loco, no. Yo no quiero hacer trade, loco. Decline. Yes, sad. Play game. Decline. Ok, vamos allá. Vamos a jugar un chico. Pero antes yo no jugaba esto, en verdad. Yo jugaba más. En verdad yo no jugaba ni esto, ni pelota, ni nada de esa vaina, loco.
Reporting from the sideline. So the Houston starting five. Tyrese Maxey is out there with Sharp.
Yo quiero saber cómo se ve el live, si se ve bien o se ve mal.
And it's Portis in at the five, roaming the paint. And for Boston, Pascal Siakam.
Yo creo que se ve bien, en verdad.
Then there's Zach LaVine. Then it's Zachary Risache, and it's Curry in at the one. And while it's maybe too early in the year to get a true sense of the league's pecking order, Stan, when does that start to take shape?
Well, not for a while. Once all the teams have played each other,
Me olvidó saltar.
seen all the possible matchups.
Mira esa vaina, ya me entiendo. GG.
Wasting no time getting points on the scoreboard in this one. And so it's Maxey who brings up the ball for the Rockets. They put up a nice win against Toronto last time out.
Yeah, they connected from outside all game. And the defense had absolutely no answer for it.
Well, they shot it well because of how selfless they were. You need that kind of chemistry and cohesion on the road.
Here's Buzelis.
El loco.
By the Celtics.
Estaba pensando como que que se moviera alguien más, loco, pero no se movió más nadie. Mira, y esta defensa tan.
But they all stepped up and collectively produced a lot of points.
And those are the games you need as a squad. Proving to yourself you can go
Ah,
win
déjame
in a
calmarme,
hostile
loco.
environment.
Here's Maxey. 35 points his last game.
Boy, bueno.
Sinking his first shot.
You know, you have to love how strong Maxey takes it inside. Feels like he can beat everyone to the cup.
Back to Siakam.
Pero ven acá, y esos tirones que me está dando.
Taking it
What
right
the
to
fuck?
the rim, and no one was there to greet him.
Once he gets in deep on the defense, there is no way he's missing a layup like that.
Espérate, Tani. ¿Qué esta vaina así, loco? Bien. ¿Qué es lo que tú dices? Tiene que ir bien, loco. Tiene que ir como trucha la escucha. Está así, bro. Vamos allá.
Now here's Maxey. Portis with a screen on Curry. Maxey passes to Portis. McDaniels from long range. Sinks it from
Ah, loco, ¿cómo yo voy a cambiar de McDaniel, loco?
Daniels can hit the three.
McDaniel con esos tiros de tres que me salva la vida a mí.
And when it comes to rebounding on a permanent basis, Bobby Portis is one of the best, coach.
Yeah, Brian, he takes pride in that part of the game. Really active, aggressive. The team feeds off his energy.
Now here's Maxey.
Diablo.
McDaniels can't hit. Rizachet with the ball. Guarded now by Maxey. And Rizachet gets it to go.
Good to see Rizachet attacking like that. When he sees the lane open up, he gets real aggressive.
Pass to Buzelis.
Well, credit the screen there, springing him loose for the finish.
Bueno.
For Boston, they've gone 3 of 4. Off to a nice start. Siakam outside. The three from Rizachet.
Claro, llegaron.
That
Bueno.
misses. He's 1 for 3. Houston in the lead. Outside Maxey. Left side McDaniels. Maxey surveys. Clock at 6. Tries it from 16. And it's Houston scoring again.
And capable of sticking it from the mid-range. I like seeing Maxey go to work from this area.
En serio, loco.
And it's Boston.
Qué lento se movió ahí, loco.
And obviously their goal right now is to feed him the ball and get him going.
Yeah, it's a good start for him. Let's see if they can keep getting him the ball in that area.
Now here's McDaniels. No good on the shot.
Suffocating defense to keep the layup from falling.
Curry passes to Siakam. Siakam
Loco, pero no dejen a Curry solo. Mierda.
back to Zubats. Zubats screen. Here's Levine for 3. It's hauled in by Houston. And this is their first time matched up with the
Diablo,
Celtics this
GG.
year.
And last year's games were interesting to watch, considering that each team came out with a
Ahorita
win against the
Siakam, loco, detrás.
This is a potential final.
Pero estos tigres cuando están solos no fallan, loco.
Gets early in the season.
You have to take Siakam seriously at the arc. He can hurt you from there.
Curry against Maxey. That shot is off.
Probably should have scored there. He usually does.
Here's Rizachet. Again, the Celtics good for 2 more.
And their
Ah,
offensive game
estamos-
plan is clear.
Vamos a jugar un poquito más lento, loco, porque estábamos.
Now Maxey. It's sharp on the wing. Over Levine.
Okay.
Houston with another miss.
When the defense is playing off you like that, you want to be able to convert. But that time, you just couldn't get it done.
The 3 is up. Deflected.
When it comes to contesting shots, Buzelis is showing us that he's got great timing.
He gets it in there. Buzelis
Tapón
has got his
y él
second
mismo la
basket.
nota, así mismo.
Ooh, just great work cashing in on the fast break.
Well, converting on those transition opportunities.
Ay, más loco, tan
is just
rápido.
so important.
And so Joe Mazzulla decides to call a timeout. He's going to take a moment to give him a breather and talk things over. Ellis is checked in for Boston. comes in for Zach LaVine, and Houston will go for a different look here. DeAndre Ayton, he's checked in for Portis. Vanderbilt comes in for Buzelis. Bruce, he's checked in for
loco.
Daniels. And Gillespie is subbed in for
Le estaba dando el botón y parece como que se quedó.
Throws it down hard with one hand.
That is such a go-to move for him. He holds nothing back on those. Now here's Strus. Against Toronto, he was really on his game. Houston working the ball around. Here's Ayton. Lays it up and
Buena,
banks it
buena.
in.
Well, Ayton is quite literally a house in there.
And so it's Curry with it. He brings it up for the Celtics. And some tough salary decisions this summer for the Boston Celtics, coach.
Well, in one way, it's a good problem to have, possessing too much talent. But with this
Diablo,
new
mira.
CBA, it's
Se quedó como pegado con el drible.
like we saw with Celtics teams of old.
No relaja, loco.
Now here's Ellis. Lets it go from 11. Strus grabs the miss. The Rockets have gone 6 of 11 so far. Pass to Gillespie. And here's Strus. Vanderbilt with a screen. This one for 3. And it's Max Strus with the 3.
Way to rise to the occasion and snatch back the momentum.
Yeah, plenty of lead changes in this game. It's gone back and forth.
Now here's Siakam. 5 points in the game.
Finding space on the perimeter, but he couldn't capitalize.
And that one's good. And it's a 3-point Rocket
Dos puntitos
lead.
fáciles, la verdad.
Like the balance here, not just falling in love with the three ball.
Siakam against Vanderbilt. To win the run. Siakam, no good. For Houston, they've got 8 of 13 attempts to go.
¿Qué te iba a hacer? ¿Qué te iba a hacer, Maxi, loco? ¿Qué Maxi iba a hacer ahí? Mira, déjame yo. Pon esto. Ay. Pon esto aquí. Y así. Creo que está bien. Loco, ¿qué iba a hacer Maxi, loco? Yo no entendí, loco.
Especially dangerous in these situations. When he has room to run, good luck stopping him.
Outside Curry. From
Maldita sea Curry, loco.
It's hauled in by Houston. Maxey on the wing. Lets it go from deep. No. He's
Ah, eso estuvo mal ahí, en verdad.
Yeah, and the defense has really got to tighten up on him. I mean, he's just too dangerous from the three-point line.
Ooh, had a nice open look right there.
Oh, that's one fluid motion. Curry's shot is a thing of beauty.
Now here's Maxey. He's got 6. Pass to Vanderbilt.
¡Ay! ¡Qué lento ese tiro!
Right, hits off the rim.
Coaches
¡Qué lento, loco, ese tiro! ¡Ay, sí, buenísimo!
able to hit the easy ones.
And out of bounds. Houston will have it.
Well, that's
3 segundos. Hacerle lo malo que vamos a sacar de atrás, loco. Vamos a Strus.
Tries to save it. He got it up. Can't hit that
¡Qué
one.
huevo, loco!
Quarter in the books. And it's been a close one.
¡Qué huevo, mi hermano! Voy a poner yo ahí.
By 2. After this break, we'll be back with the start of the second quarter on 2K Sports.
¡Qué huevo yo voy a poner, loco! En verdad, real, loco.
And some good action in the books as we get back to a game that's been pretty close so far here. And let's
Tiene
take a
que se ve
moment to
mierda.
get the
Nadie habla en el chat, loco.
scoring
Wow.
so far for the Rockets.
Well, I have to applaud their ball movement. They're moving the ball around, finding the best looks they can, and keeping everyone involved.
Man, they're just having their way, bullying the other team in the painted area.
Pablo, falló una cocina, loco. Yo soy malo, bro.
This is how the floor looks for the Rockets starting the second. Jared Vanderbilt out there with Max Strus. Then it's DeAndre Ayton. Then it's Shaedon Sharp. And it's Gillespie.
Ay.
In at the point. And keeping us updated from the sideline.
Diablo, mira, Draymond Green está en Boston. Ya tú sabes. Draymond Green y Curry están aquí en Boston, loco.
Making the commitment.
Bien, la mira.
Ayton, no good. And for the Celtics, they're shooting 53%. Good efficiency on offense so far. Here's Levine for three. The Rockets pull it in.
And the defense got away with one there. I mean, that's a shot he typically makes.
Strus the pass to Ayton. Here's Gillespie. No points yet. Over Highland. He's now 1 for 2 with that bucket.
Bueno,
Rock solid screen right there. The defender got completely lost.
Yeah, you've got to lock and trail hard. You can't allow him a clean look for that.
And off there, he misses his first shot of the night. On the wing, Strus. There's the triple. Counted from distance. Strus has got his second basket on the
bueno.
night.
Well, you love assisted hoops. That's good.
Timeout. And so Joe Mazzulla decides to call a timeout. He's going to gather the troops and talk it over. All right, on the line, we've got our insider, Sean Charania. What do you have for us, Sean?
Ya, este juego de pocos puntos, loco.
Switchable defenders. There's a specific player type that could be losing value. Those smaller, scoring-minded combo guards. You think of the Cole Anthony, Colin Sexton, Jordan Clarksons of the world. Perhaps not as sought after as before, with teams looking for positional size and versatility.
They'll be challenged for certain. All right, Charles, thanks for the report. Just 3 to shoot. Here's Levine. Again,
No, pero si él la metía, loco, así ahí, cubierto, full. Yo le daba un premio.
pass to Ayton. Here's Gillespie. Outside Strus.
¡Bam! Ahora voy. Loco, me dejaron solito ahí. ¡No! Se durmió la defensa ahí.
No lead is safe these days. You got to keep scoring and extending that margin.
And Houston has possession. Following the bucket by Boston. Pass to Hendricks. And stolen by Green. Risache drives in. Here's Spencer. Now Vucevic is covered by Ayton. There's a screen.
Diablo, solito, loco.
And it's good. Credit Levine with the assist. And now just a three-point Houston lead. And the Rockets with possession here. Outside Sharp. Pass to Ayton. Outside Strus. Here's Gillespie. 5 on the clock. Three-pointer Sharp. And Houston another three.
La metió a Chepa, loco.
Having a hard time defending the triple. That's 3 in a row.
Much to the fans' delight, Stan. Shaden Sharp's dunks are already legend in some parts.
Well, BA, he does stuff that makes you shake your head, and it gets a ridiculous amount of airtime. Certainly an entertaining young
No, me quedé. ¡Ay!
Here's Hendricks. Yet to see a basket. It's good.
Tengo que meterla de ahí, de la copa, loco. Ya, lo me equivoqué de botón. Era un donqueo que iba a hacer, loco.
Down low. Drops it hard with one hand.
Qué maldita defensa, loco.
Look easy.
Showcasing his athleticism. Plays like this are why you got to be excited about Risache's future in this league.
And so Ime Udoka decides to call timeout. He might have seen something and needs a review with his guys. Some changes for Boston. Pascal Siakam, he's checked in for Green. Highland comes in for Levine. And it's Curry in for Spencer. And Houston will go for a different look here. Bobby Portis is checked in for Ayton. Uzella.
Ahora voy. Bárbaro.
Showing off some playmaking abilities with the pick and roll. I know coach likes seeing this from Sharp.
Thanks to the AT&T Connected
Duro,
Cam
duro.
for the up-close and personal view of that slam. Celtics trail by
Claro, yo no he hecho nada con Maxi. ¡Ay!
Inside Highland.
Diablo, Siakam.
Three. Wow, Siakam showing the range.
They've got some ground to make up, and shooting the
Bro,
ball more
bro, estos tigres no fallan, loco.
should help them do it.
Up top, Maxey. He's covered by Curry.
Yeah,
Maxey
that-
passes to Sharp. Here's Buzelis. Excellent D there from Siakam.
One reason this game is so tight is because both teams are hitting the boards with reckless abandon.
Launches a three.
¿Por qué dejan a Siakam solo, loco?
Grabs the miss.
defensive breakdown there, and they got lucky. He's not going to miss too many of those.
Portis shot is off.
Claro, yo no metí ni un punto con Portis.
Boston's gone points here in the second quarter. Outside Risache. To the inside. Ooh, it's stolen away. Fast break. Here come the Rockets.
Loco, en serio, ¿por qué no la donkeó?
Maxey. Houston working the ball around. Outside McDaniels. Maxey on the wing. Portis with a screen on Highland. Maxey. He drains it as the shot clock ticks down. Maxey's
Loco, no la
got 8
donkeó,
points.
loco, es increíble.
Play by Maxey. Seeing everything around him, including the shot clock.
And Boston with some changes. Zubac comes in for Nikola Vucevic. And it's Zach LaVine in for Highland. And the Rockets making a change here as well. Gillespie's checked in. Outside LaVine. Zubac, screen. LaVine can't hit.
I mean, he's trying to shoot his way out of what's becoming a prolonged cold streak.
Yeah, I get it, but you don't want him forcing things. It's better to get your shots within the flow of the offense.
Jalo me tapó.
Siakam.
And their coaching staff, they love this. I mean, Siakam, he's engaged, aggressive, just getting after it on the defensive end.
Yeah, so skilled offensively. Getting the ball in his hands is generally a good idea.
Pass to Buzelis.
Para boy, buena.
Straight down.
And the defense has to offer more resistance. Can't let guys like Buzelis get this close to the rim.
Now here's Risache. Lets the three fly.
Loco, ¿por qué todos se agrupan ahí abajo y se quedan enganchados ellos mismos,
Three
loco?
assists now in this one. Houston leading by 4. Maxey with it. Give him 8 points now. McDaniels from long range.
Queda muy...
We've got a 9-second difference between the shot clock and game clock. Pass to Curry. LaVine surveys the D. The 11-footer. Rockets with a rebound. Right side Maxey.
Ya,
Here's Portis. Back to Maxey. Over Risache.
vamos allá. Tú estás loco,
Down the buzzer beater.
And credit him for understanding the situation and coming through.
Yeah, really
Demasiado duro Tyrese Maxey, loco.
on a strong, positive note.
Thank you, Allie. Good stuff. We will be right back after this break for the beginning of the third quarter.
Hey folks, welcome to the halftime show. A lead right now in this one for the Houston Rockets.
Loco, 56% de campo, loco. Estamos tirando.
Winners in that department, guys.
I like how efficient you were with that analysis. And now, and I know it's still early in the season, but let's take a moment to talk
Estamos en
about the
segundo
conference
lugar,
standings
loco,
in the
con
West.
4-0 perdidos.
Thanks as always for watching. Let's head back to Brian Anderson and crew for the start of the second half.
Max Strus, 9 puntos. El que más puntos tiene nosotros, 9 puntos. Y
And if you're just joining us, we played through the first
Tyrese Maxey, papá. Mira, mira, mira.
So far.
Uf, hasta abajo.
Question, Tyrese
Triple.
Maxey
Bang.
displaying all his skills today.
Cocinita.
First 2 quarters, he's been on fire.
Chas.
Explosive
Triple.
offensive performance.
Yeah, and in terms
Demasiado
of
duro, bro.
slowing him down, I think they're going to have to change things up. Give him some different looks.
Y nomás tengo 10. Diablo, no tengo asistencia, loco.
Zachary Risache out there with Pascal Siakam. Then there's Stephen Curry. Then there's Ivica Zubac.
La primera asistencia ahí,
In
¿no?
at the shooting guard. And that's the group for Joe Mazzulla as we begin the second half. Boston on offense. They'll face the Jazz after this game. That'll be at home. And that'll put them halfway through a 3-game homestand. Zubac's shot is off. Houston has gone 6 of 8 from the three-point line in this matchup. Sharp. The kick out to Maxey. Back to Sharp. Second shot opportunity.
Dale, no.
That's short off the rim.
Well, it's a make or miss lead. Sometimes the Jays just don't fall. It wasn't a bad shot.
Back to Curry. Off target from three-point range. For Houston, they've gone just 1 of 3 in the second half. Here's Maxey. Count that one. He's
Está abajo, papi, está abajo, papi.
Oh, a high motor in close to the rim. Maxey finding a window and converting.
Maxey against Curry. Outside Riza
Diablo, mira.
from downtown. And count it. Now 5 for 7.
Defensively, if you're going to disrupt his
Maldita
rhythm,
sea, loco.
you have to put more pressure on him.
No doubt, Stephen Curry is the best shooter of all time. Talk about what makes him special, Grant.
Well, BA, he can hit shots under the most difficult circumstances, off balance, with only a sliver of daylight. And this is why teams often choose to double him
yeah.
when he crosses half court.
Outside Riza Shea. Siakam outside. Outside Riza Shea.
Ay.
Here's Curry.
Le salté a Curry ahí, loco.
Zero fear from Curry inside.
¿Cómo yo le salté a Curry ahí, loco?
His Hall of Fame career.
And so Ime Udoka decides to call timeout. We might see him looking to make some tweaks to the strategy. Time now to hear from our reporter, Allie LaForce.
Thanks, Brian. The Celtics trying to keep that laser focus. Coach Joe Mazzulla
Loco,
said,
pero escúchale. Una bandeja, loco, estaba solo, loco.
distracted by things that you can't control, things that don't matter
Mira, y a ellos yo le pongo defensa y la meten.
are what separate you. BA, back to you.
Staying dialed in. Allie, thanks
Loco,
very
estaba
much.
solo en esa bandeja ahí, loco, en verdad.
A little over 2.5 minutes off the clock in this final half of play. Here's Maxey.
Diablo, si yo metía esa ahí, loco.
Celtics trail by 7. Here's Riza Shea.
Mira esa mierda.
7 field goal and 10 attempts. Impressive.
They just look so overwhelmed inside. That's why they continue to get attacked.
Outside McDaniels. Pass to Sharp.
Falta y Valen.
Fouled in the act of shooting. Opportunity for a three-point play here.
Well, you see the
Buena.
potential Sharp has on plays like this. Just a ferocious scorer who fights through tough defense.
That free throw good from Sharp. And so it's Curry with it. He brings it up for the Celtics. 8-point game. Levine passes to Curry. 14 feet away. Some solid defense from Maxey.
Well, he was in attack mode, but it's hard to score with a man in your shirt.
Back to Sharp. Houston working the ball around. Maxey on the wing. The three. It falls again. He's now 8 for 12 from the floor.
He's been a steady presence for them. Nice to have that kind of safety net at the offensive end.
No pida tiempo, no, que damos un hoyo.
And we might see some changes. Coach potentially looking to adjust. And it's the 2K leaderboard. Team leaders in blocks last season. 5th best, Boston.
Well, they played great defense last season. They had great rim protection, and they were very disruptive.
Rockets on D. Outside Curry. Back to Siakam. From down in the
La crema.
goes. Siakam's got 10 points.
Strong performance from him, but he may need to do even more if they're going to win this game.
Portis with a screen on Curry. Three-pointer Sharp. Boston with a rebound. Zubac has got rebound number 7 tonight. In close.
Me dejó atrás, loco.
Puts it up and in.
You know, they're really being bullied right now defensively. 8 of the last 10 points have come from inside.
Here's Maxey.
DH.
Stephen Curry with the rebound. Celtics trail by 7. On the wing, Riza Shea. McDaniels covering. Outside Curry. Shot clock at 6. Pass to Siakam. No good on the triple. The Rockets lead by 7. Maxey passes to Portis.
Así mismo que yo quiero que tú donkees, bárbaro.
Plenty of power behind that move from Portis.
Hey, me dio foul.
Legal screen is the call.
The screener was leaning a bit right there. His feet may not have been planted. Pretty obvious call by the officials.
Look, you can get away with a lot in terms of screens today, but you can't make it that obvious.
Spencer's checked in for Risache. And then for Houston, Aiden, he's checked in for Portis. Vanderbilt comes in for Buzelis. And it's Strus in for McDaniels. Yep, that one goes.
Well, they just need to keep getting him the ball. He has been terrific this quarter.
Pass to Spencer. Siakam outside. Here's Spencer. Guarded by Sharp. And here's Curry for three. The putback
¿En serio?
controls the rebound.
Diablo, entre dos, loco.
A fantastic athlete.
Entre dos, loco, apareció ahí.
Siakam shows on the glass to keep plays going.
Maxey attacking.
¡Ay! ¡Buena!
And he just driving the stake in him there.
He's a guy just never lets up.
Loco, qué duro, loco. Se quedó corto para el donqueo, pero el bote, loco, metió la bola, bro. Qué duro, bro.
Levine against Strus. Right side Levine.
Diablo, me... Ay, bueno.
A bit long that time. The Rockets lead by 11. Maxey passes to Strus. On target
Buena.
from range. Strus has got 12 points.
He's been so aggressive on offense, and with the results, you understand why.
Well, yeah, the defense is going to have to respond to that.
Diablo, maldito
and
Curry.
chase him off
Falló.
the block.
They need everyone clicking here. Unfortunately, his game has gone the other direction.
The kick out to Maxey.
Diablo, le llegó, loco.
Pass to Vanderbilt.
Wow.
And he's going to the line for two. The official saw contact while he was going up. He's got his first free throws of the night right here. That free
Gee.
throw misses. And Boston with some changes. Vucevic, he's checked in for Zubats.
Gee.
Green comes in for Siakam. And it's
Allá
Highland in
moradón,
for
hermano.
Curry. And then for Houston, Merrill, he's checked in for Sharp. And Gillespie is subbed in for Tyrese Maxey. Houston with the ball.
No.
They're on a 15-6 run. About 7 seconds separating the shot and game clocks. Here's Highland. Solid shot from a distance of about 14 feet. Highland's got his first 2 points of the night.
Well, he got to his spot in the mid-range, and that's a shot he's going to make more often than not.
Vanderbilt, a screen on Highland. Gillespie passes to Vanderbilt.
Tough break for the defense. I mean, he took the hit, but he didn't get the call.
And this will be his third and fourth free throws of the game here. He misses the free throw.
Mierda, loco, yo no meto un tiro libre, mano. Mira.
That one's no good.
Loco, que baja demasiado rápido la vaina de él.
And here's Risache.
Mira, lo dejé solo.
What a performance for Tyrese Maxey. He has been the story for Houston. He made a big impact, scoring 12
Bang.
points in the quarter. More 2K
Loco, Tyrese
action
Maxey, loco,
in
demasiado
just
duro, mira, bon. GG, buena. Buenísimo.
And now we have a moment to reveal our State Farm assist of the game.
You have to love his unselfishness and ability to
Asistencia del
make those
partido.
around him better.
¿Cuál?
Well, he
Esta.
really just helps tie this team together. They know they
Bang.
can count
Diablo,
on
sí, ese
him.
donko estuvo bueno, en verdad.
And with the fourth quarter upon us, time is running out for this game to become competitive. Taking a look at the Rockets. They've got Max Strus. DeAndre Ayton is out there with Jared Vanderbilt. Then it's Shaden Sharp. And it's Gillespie in at the point. Right side Sharp. Over Risache.
Mierda.
Rebounded by the Celtics. Vucevic has got his fourth rebound in this one. Pass to Spencer. That's in there. Vucevic with the assist.
Yeah,
Qué
he's a
maldita
great
vaina, bro.
You can run offense through Vucevic.
GG.
Use him as a passing hub.
Strus the pass to Aiden. Connects from downtown. And the Rockets lead by 13.
Their defense has to do a better job of smothering those shooters.
Diablo.
On the wing, Risache. Tried to come right back with a three of his own, but it's no good. And the Rockets shooting has been great. and finding ways to score consistently. And Aiden gets it to go.
Well, there's a reason
¿Por qué los grandes no
he has a
donkean,
high
loco?
field goal percentage every year.
Ese tigre, loco, tenía que romper el aro ayer.
He knows he can make.
Aiden against Vucevic.
Ay,
And the
¿y
bucket
qué fue? ¿No se movió el grande?
Moving Vucevic inside,
No relaje,
trying to
compadre.
move a brick wall.
And Ime Udoka has
GG.
called timeout. He wants their game plan to be crystal clear at this point. Maxey, he's checked in for Vanderbilt. Let's go now to the sideline and catch up with Ali LaForce.
Well, over the break, I listened to Ime Udoka's huddle. Coach had a direct
Ahora sí, ahora sí. Ahora sí lo donkeó.
No NBA game is
Ahora sí lo donkeó.
do not let your guard
Bang.
down. We'll see
Vengan,
what
todito.
As always, Ali, we thank you. Last quarter of play, about 2 minutes in now. Pass to Vucevic.
Pero que me va a quedar aquí.
4-3. Sharp grabs the miss. Sharp's got 5 rebounds tonight. Maxey passes to Strus. Over Rizachet. And there's Strus. That one's good. On the assist from Maxey. Maxey's got 4 assists in the game. Pass to Spencer. Back to Highland.
Diablo. Así se la quita la pelota ahí.
With the low post.
Such confidence as a passer. He hits guys in stride. It makes it look easy.
Third minute of action now gone here in the fourth. Sharp passes to Strus. Here's Maxey. Back to Strus. Hey, he's now 6 for 6. He is cooking right now.
Dare I say, he's had a perfect game. Incredible.
Loco, yo no he fallado con Strus.
Thus far, a major reason they lead.
Yo creo que los dos tiros que yo me sé son los de Siakam, que lo que Siakam. Maldito Siakam, loco.
10 from the field.
Los dos tiros que yo me sé son los de Maxi y los de Strus.
First here in this second half.
Outside Sharp. Here's the 3. Hits the trifecta.
Well,
Es que me
it's
están dando
only
mucho
his second
espacio,
three
loco.
of the night. If
Me
he's
están dando
gonna
mucho
heat
espacio
up,
a ellos.
the second half is a great time to do it.
Siakam against Strus.
Diablo, mira, ahí me deja atrás, dique.
Look is good for the big man.
Ahí me deja atrás, dique.
Well, they're behind, but it's
No, no,
certainly
no,
not
increíble,
because of
bro.
him. He's doing everything he can. He just needs more help from his teammates.
Gillespie can't get it to go.
It seemed like he changed his mind during the layup, tried to pull off another shot, and choked.
Highland looking for an opening. Outside Rizachet. The three-pointer off the mark.
They've had a slight leg up on the boards and a big leg up on the scoreboard.
It's rebounded by Rizachet. Rizachet's got 4 rebounds in the game.
Sometimes it's just not your night. Fortunately, his teammates have picked up the slack.
Nice ball movement by Boston. Siakam for 3. That's in there. Vucevic with the assist.
Diablo, loco, Siakam no falla, loco.
Just so accurate off the pass. I mean, I love whenever Siakam decides to go right up with it like that.
Here's Maxey. Here's Gillespie. Outside Maxey from deep. Highland there for the rebound. And so it's Highland with it. He brings it up for the Celtics. Down by 12. And that basket is good.
Well, if you came here looking for a scoring
Qué
battle,
puntazo
I think
metió.
you made the right choice.
Yeah, and how great have these offenses been for these teams tonight?
Qué puntazo metió, loco.
Fantastic execution.
And some changes here for the Celtics. Ivica Zubac checked in for Nikola Vucevic. Zach LaVine comes in for Spencer. And it's Stephen Curry in for Highland. And then for
Hi.
Houston, Portis, he's checked in for DeAndre Ayton. Buzelis comes in for Strus. And Jaden McDaniels subbed in for Gillespie. Here's Maxey. Here's McDaniels. Outside Maxey. Maxey, 6 on the shot clock. Beyond the arc.
You don't always hear people call out Curry's toughness on the defensive end, but that's a big part of why he's so effective.
No, todavía no.
Ooh, the shot misses. Houston leading by 10. McDaniels.
Ahora boy, qué cocina.
And this is what you want to do when you've got a big lead. You must stay aggressive.
Yeah, they're being absolutely relentless, building this lead in every
Hey.
way possible.
All alone. The putback. The putback. How about the activity?
He really gets in perfect position for the follow. Just a terrific read.
McDaniels outside. Cash from downtown.
Here in the second half, they're really focused on stretching the floor.
Yeah, and where has the defense been? They've been content to let them fire away. They've got to close out to the arc.
Outside Siakam. Now Levine. They double team Levine. Outside Zubac. Siakam. Horace there for the rebound. Houston has gone 3 for 5 from three-point land since the end of the third quarter.
And a comfortable win for them here. Game is out of reach. Good performance for the Rockets.
Well, Grant, I don't know if there was one deciding factor in this game, but I'd say shooting accuracy if I had to choose.
Agreed, BA. They really
Bueno.
went after quality looks and shot the ball with confidence.
And it's a performance that will signify their 5th win of the year.
And they meet just twice, so taking the first meeting means a lot to this team.
And we've come to expect these kinds of strong games for Tyrese Maxey.
Well, as a coach, it's so fun to watch a player dominate the game offensively.
Cada fallera.
23 seconds left in the final
Ya se
quarter.
acaba, no la
Outside
tiren ya.
Siakam. Now Curry.
Ahí no es conmigo que se acaba.
And so it's the Rockets taking care of business in this one. They have to feel good about this performance.
Ganamos,
It's
mi
one they
bro.
can be proud of.
Very true. I mean, when you're out on the road, the wins can feel a little sweeter. This one has to
Tyrese
feel
Maxey,
extra
papá.
special.
Player of the
And
game.
that'll wrap it up, folks.
Bang.
For Grant Hill, Ali LaForce,
Bang.
and Coach Stan Van Gundy.
Wow, mira
This
eso,
is
mira
Ryan
eso.
Anderson. Thank you for watching
Uf.
the NBA
GG.
on 2K Sports.
Man,
And let's leave you with our player of the game,
man.
Tyrese Maxey.
Cocinita ahí para ti. Fue muy bueno, loco. Fue muy bueno, fue muy bueno. Está bacano. Ahora contra Dallas. Volvió. Eso. Cambiar staff. Coach. Training. Standing. 5-0. Pero vamos 5-0, loco. Trade block. Social media. Mira, pero está heavy esto. Está bacano. Vamos contra Dallas. Damian Lillard en Dallas, está loco. Está Damian Lillard, está Joe, Paul Flack, Paul George, el diablo, Rudy Gobert. Y el que por un equipón que tiene.
And just a minute or two here for the players to get warmed up before the start of the game. 2K's Greg, no secret that these teams don't like each other. Could things get a little chippy tonight?
It would
Ah, yo
not
nunca
surprise
gano el
me
maldito
at
salto,
all,
loco.
Kevin. These teams not only fierce rivals, but there's a little
Hey, estamos en casa, mierda.
for one another. And the fact that both these teams play in the same conference. Yeah, I'd say the spirits might be high tonight.
Now, a look at Dallas's starting lineup. George is out there with Flag. Then there's Isaiah Joe. And it's Rudy Gobert. And it's Lillard in at the point guard. It's good. Nice touch there from Maxey.
Continuing to work, no give from Maxey, even amongst the bigs.
Outside, George. There's the triple. It's rebounded by
Es el colmo que me bautice con un tiro de estrella.
They want to turn it around after the loss to Detroit. Yeah, it's just sharp. Here's Portis. Buzelis. Now Sharp.
Buena.
The three-pointer.
And nice work on the perimeter. Defenses must respect Sharp's range.
Lillard outside. George
Hey.
in the post. Yep, it counts.
And once he got to the 10, I think he was
Pero este equipo
surprised to find himself.
tiene que dar más lucha.
Easy possessions like that literally are just a gift. You just dream of them. He'll gladly take those.
Now here's
Pero
McDaniel.
muévanse, loco.
11 points last game. Portis a screen on Lillard to the inside. 6 to shoot. Good work
Bueno.
there as it goes.
This team wants Maxey to have the ball in his hands. He is a great decision maker that gets better every year.
Last game for the Rockets, they picked up the win against the Celtics. This past offseason, the Rockets had to find a balance, Richard, between adding talent and maintaining chemistry.
Yeah, that's because continuity was a big factor in their success. But they also understand that in order to win in the postseason, you need star power.
That's 1 for 3.
Vamos allá.
Again from deep.
Great ball movement there.
Mavericks have gone just 1 of 4 to get this game started. Outside, George. Gobert with a screen for George. No good on the three.
Still very early, but that's not the start they want. 1 for 5 shooting.
Out to the right wing. To Maxey from outside the arc. That shot.
Así yo metí a esa ahí, loco.
That was going to drop. It looked
Se cae el estadio ya. ¡Ay! Diablo, qué duro, loco.
Damian Lillard with the jam.
that first step of Lillard.
Me vendió, compadre. Déjame ver esto. Un segundo.
Rockets leading by 6. Pass to Maxey. Now, here's Sean. Here's Buzelis.
Loco, no.
George.
Diablo, ¿cómo él falló eso ahí, loco?
Three-pointer, Lillard. The shot comes out.
Okay, let's just say it. This has been a good quarter for him. Not quite a break of near ugly, but it's getting there.
McDaniels, right side. Pass to Buzelis.
Pero matan esa maldita bola, loco.
Just enough resistance to force them as barely. That's one he'll generally make.
And the shot
Anda la
goes inside
creta,
to
loco.
Gobert.
And this is where you want Gobert to have the ball.
Houston's gone 2 or 3 from deep so far in this game.
Diablo, me la quitó.
Over Maxey. Lillard misses.
Okay, so if I were to say this was a disaster of a period for him, it would be an understatement. But hey, sometimes you gotta shoot your way out of the slump, even for him.
The shortest 3 in the game, Maxey, solid from that corner.
Let's go to the sideline and see what Allie LaForce has dug up for us. Allie, take it away.
Thanks. Mavericks coach Jason Kidd.
Diablo, mira cómo se da. Diablo, increíble.
Kidd said
Super
he
flag.
did everything he was supposed to do for the city
Loco,
and
¿cómo
the
se
team.
dejan coger
But
rebote
things
así,
changed. Now
loco?
we are being
Entre dos
judged on the
gentes.
change. If you don't like it, then you have to get out of this business. Kevin?
Winning sure cures all, doesn't it? All right, Allie, we thank you very much.
Tú me dejaste atrás ahorita, yo te dejé atrás ahora.
This quarter has been all his. I suggest they keep the ball in his hands.
Pass the flag. Back to Lillard. Launches it. And again.
Maldito de mi alila, loco. Tiene como 12 puntos el solo, loco.
Three-point threat. Lillard is someone defenders must stay attached to if they want to have any impact.
Now, here's Maxey. In the game against Boston, very impressive. Here's McDaniels. It's rebounded by Dallas.
And they have a narrow edge here in rebounding early on, and you wonder what kind of role that's going to play moving forward.
We've seen
Qué
George
talón.
finish it so many times. PG, this man gets up.
Qué complicado se puso esto.
Timeout taken here by Ime Udoka. He's going to take a few moments here to check in with his team and regroup. A new lineup here for Houston. Pass to Gillespie. Vanderbilt, a screen on Pippen. Sinks that one from the post.
And that's how you lead a team. Literally.
Mavericks trail by 3. Now, Jang. 1:41 left to play in the first quarter. Merrill with the ball. Working on Allen. Merrill passes to Gillespie. Ayton a screen on Pippen. Gillespie. A putback. And that one's good. Ayton.
Bueno. No, pero así no. Maldito Gafford.
Although he's undersized at his position, his vertical, yeah, that'll clean up a few mistakes.
Pero te iba a subir, loco.
There's 57 seconds left here in the first quarter. Clock at 6. Here's Gillespie, guarded by Pippen. And it's Gillespie missing. They can trade 2 for 1 here.
Would be the right move, I believe, right now.
Allen outside. Pippen a screen.
Diablo, 2 pantallas, loco.
It's stolen by Vanderbilt. Gillespie, the pass to Vanderbilt. Here's Ayton. Ayton a screen on Pippen. Here's Gillespie. It's Strus on the wing. Gets the three-pointer to fall. And the Rockets lead by 6. Pippen feeling it out a bit. And the last-second attempt does not go in for him.
Bueno.
And so it's Houston with a 6-point lead at the end of the quarter. They've done a lot of great work from long range.
Sí, porque está jugando bien, por lo menos.
And hope you've enjoyed the broadcast so far. Halfway through the first half in this one. And let's get your take, guys, on the scoring breakdown for the Rockets.
They've really been dialed in from deep. This is a team that has a ton of confidence in their outside shooting ability.
Para mí, exactamente. A ver, a ver.
On moving the ball, working to rotate around the defense and find those quality.
Loco, pero te dejan solo, loco. Ese tiro del yo no me lo sé todavía, loco.
Then it's Max Strus, and it's Gillespie in at the point. So that's who's on the floor.
Maldito Cooper Flag, loco.
I like Flag from
Lleva como a 3-3, loco, hermano.
shoot it with volume from out there.
So great for Cooper Flag. Both of his parents were college basketball players.
Yeah, and I love that Cooper's mom calls him String.
Buenísima.
But at this point, he's a powerful young man. He also has a twin brother, Ace, who's got some talent as well.
And now we're being joined by our 2K insider, Shams Charania, who's calling in with a good story. Shams, what do you have?
Thanks. With players
Ay.
signing rich extensions,
Le había dejado el camino, loco.
$145 million max contract will quickly
Gafford,
approach a
loco.
time when so-called supermax players will be making over $1 million per game. As shocking as it sounds, the reality is that the best players are already worth more than that to their teams.
It's all about results. Thanks so much for the report, Shams. And so it's Pippen with it. He brings it up for the Mavericks. 6-point game. Pass to Flag. Back to Gafford.
Los dos bajaron atrás de Flag, loco.
Finding his teammate in stride, he led his guy perfectly.
Houston's gone a very strong 4 for 5 from three-point land in the ball game. Let's it go from 14.
Malísima, loco. Tenía que seguir para abajo, loco, porque ya él tenía.
Defense will live with him taking mid-range jumpers, but maybe just a little bit more resistance.
Mira esa mierda.
Comes up with the deuce.
A guy with a strong build and handle. Flag makes his move and creates the space for the shot.
Now here's the 2K leaderboard with last season's top rebounding teams. The Rockets #1.
They had such a strong presence in the paint, just a physical team. They dominated the interior in terms of rebounding.
Quarter number 2, we're about 2 minutes in. Vanderbilt, a screen on Pippen. And the dunk by Vanderbilt.
He may not have that traditional.
Eso es lo que tiene que hacer el hombre grande, donkearla, subir de una vez.
That kind of level for playing for.
And so now a timeout wants to talk to his guy. And the Mavericks making a change here. Lillard's checked in. Mavericks trail by 4. There's the 3. Drops in the tray. Lillard's got 8 points.
Incredible range. Lillard makes these deep shots look like they're effortless.
Sharp on the wing. And it's Strus, top of the key. A floater. And that one's good, Ayton. Ayton's got his second bucket of the night.
And padding that field goal percentage. Just hard to stop Ayton when he gets the ball that deep.
Lillard finds Allen.
Hi.
A shot goes in. First shot, first basket.
He's someone opposing defenses have a hard time game planning for.
Pass to Strus. Over flag. And the Rockets getting another bucket right there.
Not all his mid-range jumpers are created equal. That's one they'll take all night long.
En la paró.
We saw some turnover this summer on the Mavs training staff.
Esta bola estaba ahí, loco. Voy a cubrirlo mejor.
The importance of great teamwork in this league, not just limited to the players in the locker room.
There's the pick. Maxey passes to him.
Buenísima.
Takes that one up and powers it through.
Buenísima. Boom. Vamos allá.
Last game for the Rockets. They picked up the win against the Celtics in Boston. Here's Lillard. Here's Allen.
Ya, la metió al hilo, loco. Ah, no.
And it's Strus with the rebound.
And on an open look like that, he's very gifted at making the weak coverage play.
Maxey passes to Sharp. Ayton a screen on Allen. Pass to Ayton. Here's Hendricks from deep. Can't get it to
Side
fall.
it
He's
out.
missed the second after making his first. Inside, Allen plays it up off the glass. Allen's got his second bucket.
And they've repeatedly probed inside.
Con este juego está.
Guys, and it's paid off.
And so the timeout taken here by Ime Udoka. Coach needs a moment to talk things over. So both teams changing it up here. Houston in the lead. Now Maxey. 10 points for him. McDaniels finds Portis. Back to McDaniel. Over flag. He's now 1 for 2 with that bucket.
Moving it around, 8 of their last 10 coming off assists.
Pass to flag. Back to Lillard. The 3.
Claro, pero el Lillard es una copeta, loco.
Lillard's got the game tied up here for the Mavs.
He's looking much more confident here in the second quarter as far as his scoring goes.
Claro, pero sigue para abajo corriéndolo.
Maxey on the wing. By Lillard.
Ah,
The shot by Buzelis, no good.
And he might have thrown himself off when he saw how much.
buenísimo. Qué maldito tapón, loco.
Joe passes to George. Beyond the arc. Joe can't get it to go.
And close to making the defense pay for the lax coverage that time.
Back to Maxey. Over George. Maxey, no good.
Usually he's a master in the midi, but not that time.
Joe in the corner. Outside, George. And it's good for 2. George has got the lead.
Loco, pero no lo
up to 2 now
tapan,
for the
loco.
Mavs.
Sweet touch inside the paint. George is so comfortable at that range.
And here's Maxey. 10 points for him. Basket counts. Maxey's got 12.
That sudden move off the pick, Maxey is tough to stay with defensively.
And so now
Ah, lo está bueno, este juego está bueno, loco.
it's now give him a chance.
Vamos empate.
Some potential changes. And the Rockets making a change here. Gillespie's checked in. And Dallas with a change here too. Allen's checked in. There's 1:17 left to play here in the half. For Houston, they've gone 8 of 14 in the second quarter on field goal attempts. From deep, Maxey, good for another bucket.
Era apagafuego, le digo yo.
6 for 8 on the night.
Nice start for him beyond the arc. He's already hit 3 triples, and I'm pretty sure there's more to come.
Lillard from outside, drills it from outside.
Loco, ¿cuántos puntos tiene de Melira, loco? Box score. 14 puntos.
He's got 14.
3 triples for him this quarter, 4 overall.
Maxey looking it over. There's 39 seconds left in the first half of the game. Dallas has gone 4 of 7 on 3-point shots in the second quarter. And it's George finishing it off.
When holding nothing back there, George gives the dunk his all.
A nice shot by McDaniel.
Point-blank range, oh yeah, you're not missing from that.
And so George will bring it up for the Dallas Mavericks. This, of course, their first opportunity to play Houston this season. And it's Jaden McDaniels with the foul. That's his first foul. So it's the Mavericks now.
Tiró mal.
The shot by George, no good.
7 segundos, espérate.
Here's Gillespie. Here's the pick. Up in time. And that one was
loco.
in time, but no good. It's a tie game here in Houston. We're gonna step over
44-44.
back out here for the start of the third quarter after our halftime.
Qué compa tan bueno, loco. Este que patada duro, loco, en verdad.
Hello and welcome. Before we take a look at the action from the first half, a brief overview of some upcoming games.
Looking at Dallas.
Ay,
I love a new season, new faces, new places. Get to watch the rookies develop. Nothing better.
So as we switch gears to look at Houston, quite a battle for the Rockets in that first half.
Depth has been.
Thanks for joining us.
44
Now
cuando
let's
diablo,
toss it to Kevin
59%
Harlan
hoy y yo
for the start of the second
56%.
half.
Diablo, estamos en empate en rebote y en asistencia. Estamos en empate en punto, en rebote y asistencia, ya tú sabes. Qué duro, loco.
Second half of basketball upon us. We may be in for an exciting
Tyrese
finish
Maxey.
to how close of a game it's been so far. You look at Tyrese Maxey in this one, guys. He has been everywhere.
Sharp. Loco, vamos a ver si en este cuarto hacemos algo.
And you love that mindset he has going at the rim. He hasn't settled for anything, and he's been the aggressor all game long.
On the floor right now for the Mavericks. Flag is out there with Paul George. Then it's Damian Lillard. Then there's Isaiah Joe. And it's Gobert in at the center position.
Watching Tyrese Maxey grow as a player has been special. He's constantly adding new wrinkles to the game, improving his skill set on both sides of the ball.
Otra tirada, loco.
Pass to George. And it's George again missing. Now we'll hear from Allie LaForce, and she's got a story for us. An update. Allie?
Thanks, guys. Tyrese Maxey trying to do it all for his team. He said, I think the biggest part is leadership. I need to lead by
Vamos.
example and lead with my voice. I have to play well, and if I do that, I can demand respect with my playing. But I really want to set a good example just by how hard I work. Kevin, back to you.
Great
Miren el
mentality.
salteo hoy.
All right, Allie, we thank you very much. Houston's gone 5 of 10 from downtown tonight. 50% exactly. The shot by Shaw.
La solté muy antes, loco.
And the three off target.
Desperdicié ese tiro ahí.
Mavericks trailing. You know, so much turmoil for the Mavericks last season, G. Despite that, they will win away from making the playoffs.
Yeah, they battled valiantly. But to go from the
En serio,
20
loco.
NBA Finals to the lottery, obviously disappointing. They're looking to make amends this season.
Third quarter here, over a minute and a half into it. Pass to Buzelis. Count that one. And the Rockets lead by 2.
And how about the patience from Buzelis and the body control? He doesn't rush through that play.
Ay,
Lillard up top. He's
ya lo que
covered by
duro, loco, me hizo eso ahí.
Maxey against Lillard. 5 on the clock. It's rebounded by Houston. Portis has got his 6th rebound on the night.
Falta.
And contact on the shot.
Ahora me agarra el brazo. Loco, si hubo así un donqueo ahí.
One of the imperatives
De
are
pingo,
for the
¿oíste?
Rockets this season, improving on the offensive end.
Yeah, their scoring struggles hamstrung them in that first round defeat to Golden State. To compete into June, they're going to need to be able to convert in those pressure moments.
Whether he's off ball or on it, you just love what Rosales brings to the floor.
And so now a timeout called by Jason Kidd.
Loco, luego está bueno porque está pegado, está de 4 el juego.
No one had more success at the foul line last
Dame a
season
Lillard.
than this group of players. Damian Lillard is second.
He was locked and loaded from the free throw line all season. Never suffered through any real
92% en tiro libre, loco.
Not quite 2.5 minutes played here in the second half. George gets that one through the hole, making now 7.
Loco, este equipo mete, loco. Diablo.
So it's the Rockets now. The lead is 2. And following this game, they'll challenge the Grizzlies on the road at the FedEx Forum in Memphis. And that one will start off a 3-game road trip for the team. Maxey against Lillard. And that one's good. Maxey.
When Maxey is feeling himself.
Es más rápido que me libre, loco.
That's that sheet.
Pass to Joe. And here's Gobert. Lillard outside.
Ahora metió, loco.
Off target with his 3. Rockets leading by 4. Here's Sharp.
Y Valen.
Officials blowing the whistle, so a chance at the line for one
Está
more.
loco.
They're finding lanes to the hoop now.
Buenísima.
Consistency. 5 buckets in a row from the paint.
Houston shooting their 6th attempt at the charity stripe in the game.
The last
Out of
year,
bounds.
collectively only 74% from the line.
Mavericks trail by 7. To the wing right side. Outside, George. Connects from 3-point range. George has got 9
Loco, estos
points.
tigres son duros.
He's finally getting a
Mierda, mano.
off his reign. I know he wishes he would have found his shot.
A ver, a ver.
Let's check out the stats.
La
for
careta, loco.
Good season for him last year. Last season put up about 16 points a game, 5 rebounds and 4 assists. And when they need to add defense, that's who they look to.
It's hard to find defensive spark plugs, but he is one of them. The whole team comes alive on D when he's in the game.
The Rockets
Mierda.
with another miss. And so Lillard will bring it up for the Dallas Mavericks. Trailing by 4. Joe passes to Gobert. From deep, George. A 3-pointer is right on target. George has got
Loco,
20
pero.
points.
Diablo, no falla. Por Dios, no falla, loco.
He looks for any opening on the floor to create opportunities for his team.
Pass to Sharp. Portis sets the pick for Sharp.
Mierda, loco.
With the rebound. Gobert's got rebound number 5 here tonight. Now Lillard. Now flag. Kept alive.
No, pero está increíble, loco.
And Gobert showing how much he wanted that basket.
Maxey against Lillard. Outside, Maxey.
¡Pam! Vamos allá. Tú estás loco,
Guys, we're not through 3 quarters of play, but 6
Mira, mira.
already in this one.
Yeah, competitive.
Vamos.
I think we all can agree that we thought
Tú me das, yo te doy nada de Iron
that
Head.
would come down to the
The 3 from George. The Rockets.
Sería el colmo que la mata.
McDaniels on the wing. He's looking for Portis and finds him. Pass to Buzelis. Here's Sharp.
Métela, buena. Tú estás solo. Sí mismo.
great at creating shots. Sharp did it there with that catch and shoot.
Gobert against Portis. Nobody near Lillard.
No, pero es increíble, ¿no?
Dallas moving the ball around. The 3-pointer, no good.
The way he started this game
Buenísimo.
Right, when you talk about the all-time great three-point shooters, Damian Lillard is right up there.
Without a doubt. Steph is the clear #1, but that Celtics spot is for debate. And it's between guys like Harden, Ray Allen, and Nate.
Here's Flack. And again, unable to change momentum. Here's Maxey.
¡Bam!
And dunk by Maxey.
¡Vamos!
They're gathering.
¡Boom!
Yeah, but they can't relax. They've got to keep building on this lead because it is not safe.
And so now a timeout called by Jason Kidd. He made the decision.
Muy duro, loco. Tyrese Maxey, loco.
And it's a completely new group on the floor for the Mavericks. It's Allen on the wing. Outside Pippen. Gafford sets the pick for Pippen. Pass to Gafford. Now Watford. And it's Gafford on the foul.
Ya lo mira, mira. Ya lo.
He's going to continue
Se la tapé.
to get over to get them back in the game.
From the top of the key. And it's off the
Mal
baseline.
tiro.
No good.
And he rushed that one, no doubt about it. The D Allen's position, you could see the frustration on his face.
Pippen down low. And it's Ayton with the rebound.
That's a great look. I'm not sure what happened.
Pass to Strus. Cranes it from beyond the arc. Strus has got the lead up to 9 now for the Rockets.
No one there to contest, so he just drops it in like he's at the rec league.
Pippen a screen on Maxey. Allen inside the 3-point line. Gafford.
Maldito gafa, es que yo saqué. Ay.
Just in a perfect position to grab that rebound and then get the putback.
Now, here's Maxey. Here's Vanderbilt. And the last second.
Duraron mucho para rotar, loco.
Tyrese Maxey. He's been the guy making things happen for the Rockets. He's at the quarter century mark. 25 points for him in this game.
Yes.
As they have
La bandejita ahí,
over
puta.
and over to make things happen.
Un donqueo.
We come back right after
Bandejita.
this.
Está loco, Buena.
And let's go back to a terrific pass that we're calling tonight our State Farm assist of the game.
And I'm glad this was the pick because I love this pass. Such
Oof.
a great dish. That's what I call court vision.
That wasn't a better pass in the game, almost like he had a sixth sense.
Fourth quarter of action is upon us. Thanks as always for joining us. Jared Vanderbilt out there with DeAndre Ayton. Then it's Max Strus. Then it's Shaedon Sharpe. And it's Gillespie in at the 1. It's the 5 for Houston right now. Houston leading by 7. Pass to Strus. Over Jang.
Habla.
And it's Strus missing.
Muy tarde, en verdad.
The Mavericks shooting at 52% from the field. They're clicking. Pippen, the pass to Gafford. Now, flag.
Mira qué rápido, loco, se movieron ahí.
Goes up on the wing.
Qué rápido se movieron ahí, loco.
Pushes it through. Pippen's got the fourth
Me volví bien
quarter
loco ahí.
with a bucket.
Oído.
60 seconds off the clock here in the fourth. Gillespie, the pass to Sharpe. Good, nice job down low. And the Rockets lead by 7.
Oh, nice job executing inside. Sharpe's confidence is what makes him such a dangerous player.
Pass to flag. Just 5 on the clock. 16 feet away. And it's good off the back of the rim and in.
And no one expects this to be a key area for Flag, but he might consider folding it into his game.
Strus passes to Ayton. Back to Strus. Vanderbilt with the screen. Gillespie on the rebound goes to the Mavericks. Gafford's got his 4th rebound in this one. pass to Shane. Lays it up and banks it
¿En
in.
serio, loco?
Now it's just a 3-point Rocket lead.
What a play right there by Flag. Man, this kid's vision.
A de 3, loco, no hemos metido.
Now, here's Sean. A three from Strauss. And it's rebounded by Dallas. Gafford's got rebound number 5 here tonight. To the paint.
Increíble, loco.
Shane gets it to go.
And they're forcing the
Mierda,
ball inside
metió
the
8 puntos. Digo,
like a charm.
está de un punto.
Here's Gillespie. Pass to Ayton. Here's Sharp. It's good from long range. Sharp's got 11 points here in just the second half.
The offensive success is due in part to his quality shooting. He hasn't wasted too many looks.
Now on against Sharp. To the left side wing. And Flag with the basket on the assist.
Presionó.
And 12 points for Cooper Flag.
Corre, que hay uno atrás.
Flag can do it all. He can initiate and he can beat you off the catch as well.
Vanderbilt with it. Pass to Strauss. And another 3 for Houston.
D with very little pressure on their perimeter shooters. 3 of the last 5 baskets they've allowed.
Hay más rápido ahí. De 5 hasta el juego.
Jason Kidd is called timeout. And clearly an important junction. He's going to have some choice words with his team. So it's both teams making substitutions here. And let's go to the sideline. Here's Allen.
Ahora sí vinieron los.
Guys, Jason Kidd had some words for his team over the break.
Velo ahí.
He told the guys to
Tigres
stay after
llegan
it
de una vez a
inside.
meter puntos como uno.
Play inside is terrific right now.
Meter puntos como que no hay mañana,
Keep
loco.
that intensity. Stay strong down there. It's always nice to hear a coach enjoying his team's play. Back to you.
Terrific, Allie. We appreciate the report. Maxey against Lillard. Here's McDaniels. No good from outside.
Malísimo, loco.
Mavericks trailed by 3 and stolen by Maxey. Pass to Buzelis. Houston moving the ball around. And here's Sharp. Shot clock at 6. Here's Maxey. Gobert with the block.
Get Tech out of
Ay,
here.
no me dan foul ni nada, loco.
Job to protect the rim.
Joe and the Mavericks get another bucket right there.
And that's right in his
Mierda,
wheelhouse,
loco.
looking to make an impact when it counts.
And his team needs every bit of his production if they want to pull this one out. It is neck and neck here in the final period.
The Mavericks have gotten 7 of their 8 shots to fall here in the fourth. A tremendous offensive output.
Velo ahí.
Huge bucket by George there. He lives for these moments.
And so it's Maxey with it. He brings it up for the Rockets. Yep, that's going to go in.
Attacking in a big moment. Maxey is not holding back.
The Mavericks have gone on a tear here in the fourth. They're 8 of 9 on field goal attempts in the quarter. George looking over the floor. It's stolen by Buzelis. McDaniels.
¡Bam! ¡Bam!
You love how each side has risen.
Diablo, que tiro ni más limpio, loco.
Man, this has been a fun one, but who doesn't love a high-scoring game?
Lillard with it. Maxey covering. For 3. Maxey whips down the rebound.
It's kind of a Hail Mary there. That's the mark of desperation.
There's the shot. And he connects on the short kick.
One of many things Maxey excels at, running plays and getting teammates involved.
Mavericks trail by 6. Lillard outside. And Lillard gets double teamed. Launches it. Rebounded by Portis.
This is the definition of forcing. He's trying to get himself going, but taking tough shots just won't do it.
102 left to play here in the fourth.
Diablo, se me fue el drible, loco.
This is a do-or-die possession.
Diablo, loco.
Other than a make is game over. This is where you lean on your stars to get you to the finish line.
Houston's won 3 of 5 from beyond the arc since the final quarter's gotten underway. And that's an intentional foul.
¡Pam! Para matar el juego, compadre, fue ese.
And we got a timeout called by Jason Kidd. He's clearly intent on wanting to lock in and make sure everyone's on the same page. Flag is checked in for the Mavericks. From deep, Nick Daniels pulls it down. And they are in the driver's seat.
Yes, they are. If they come away with points on this trip,
Punto fácil ahí me dejó.
and relentless in their approach, even with the game firmly in hand.
No let up with these guys. They're going for the throat now.
Lillard. Off target from outside. On offense, here are the Rockets. Stringing it together. They've got an 11-2 run going.
¡Ay! Malísima, loco.
That pass wandered off target. Can't lose focus on the little bitty things.
And the Mavericks all time here.
Es la malísima, loco, pues.
By 8. Guys, your thoughts?
And I don't think they'll be able to climb out of this hole.
And I'm sure coach is encouraging them to play to the final whistle.
Little por
Then they
Jordan.
can get out of here.
And an intentional foul right there. It's the first man includes it to 86. So he goes 2 for 2 at the line, and it's a 7-point game.
33 puntos, loco. Primera haga, yo meto 33 puntos.
So Houston wins it. It was a fantastic ball game, and they did a great job.
2 de 2. Y ganamos los dos que jugamos.
Yeah, I mean, they faced some challenges, but really held firm when they needed to.
Buenísima, loco, en verdad.
Fans are just effective in terms of coming
Player
away
of the game.
with this win.
Thank you for
Tyrese
joining us.
Maxey, loco. Diablo, loco. Qué duro.
For Greg Anthony, Richard Jefferson, and Allie LaForce, this is Kevin Harlan. Thanks so much for joining us on this presentation
uy.
from 2K Sports.
Bang.
But as we go, let's take a look at our player of the game,
Bang.
Tyrese Maxey.
Demasiado duro. Demasiado duro. Comparación de equipo. Él es team, loco. 5. Ah, team. Mire, yo tiré 58% y ellos 55%. De 3 yo tiré 50%. Tiro libre 8 de 8. Bárbaro, loco, pero bien. Pero estamos jugando bacanísimo. Bárbaro. Estamos jugando bacano. El otro contra Memphis, pero el otro lo vamos a dejar por mañana. Ya el otro lo vamos a dejar por mañana, en verdad. Ya yo creo que estamos bien por hoy. Estamos bien por hoy. Podemos dejar otro por mañana. En verdad, un millón de gracias a los que pasan por aquí. Tuvimos 14 personas que se pasaron y se fueron. Nunca, no se quedaron, no dieron like, nada, pero no. Se le agradece de verdad. Le agradece mucho. Nada, people. Vamos a dar de aquí. Uno con una musiquita. No sé qué música. Tenía una musiquita, pero. Vámonos con. Un millón de gracias, ¿verdad? Feliz domingo y nos vemos mañana por aquí.